In Apple TVS's new show, Pluribus, the world suddenly changes when everyone becomes unnaturally kind to Carol Struka. This strange situation happens almost overnight, caused by a mysterious virus that seems to turn everyone into extremely nice people. At first, it feels like Carol is the only one noticing how strange everything has become. But as the story unfolds, we see that this situation has been brewing for a longer time, and Carol starts to investigate what is really happening. While the first episode sets up Carol's feeling of isolation and confusion, the second episode introduces other people like her who are not fully affected by the virus, and one of the most interesting characters is Koumba Diabate. Koumba Diabate appears in the second episode of Pluribus, when Carol is looking for people who, like her, have not been affected by the virus. By this time, the world has mostly fallen under the influence of this alien virus that has turned people into overly kind versions of themselves. Everyone who has been infected seems to function as part of a hive mind, fully connected with one another. However, there are a small number of people, around a dozen, who are immune to the virus. Carol is one of them, and she believes that if she finds the others, they might be able to stop the virus and restore the world to how it was before. Koumba Diabate is one of these rare immune people, and meeting him shows Carol that not all of the immune people share her desire to fight the virus. When Carol meets Diabate and the other immune individuals, she realizes that most of them have accepted the idea of eventually joining the rest of the world. They see it as natural, especially because their family members and loved ones have already been affected, and it seems easier to go along with it. Koumba Diabate, however, is very different. He enjoys the New World Order because the virus has made him almost like a king. The entire world now seems ready to serve him and fulfill his every desire, giving him power and control unlike anything he had before. Unlike the others, he doesn't want to change anything. This selfish desire to maintain the status quo makes Diabate one of the more complex and villainous characters in the series. His intentions eventually clash with Carol, who is determined to save humanity from the virus and restore free will to the world. The actor who brings Koumba Diabate to life is Samba Schutte. Schutte has a remarkable personal story that adds to the fascination with his career. Born in Mauritania, he moved to Ethiopia as a child. At the age of 12, his father gave him a video game called Steven Spielberg's Director's Chair, which allowed players to make their own movies alongside Spielberg's sets. This game sparked Schutte's love for movies and inspired him to become an actor. At 18, he moved to the Netherlands to study theater and started performing comedy at open mic nights. His talent quickly became recognized, and he won the country's largest national comedy award in 2006. Later that same year, he moved to Los Angeles to further pursue his career, winning a comedy competition at the Comedy Store within just 3 months. Samba Schutte gradually shifted from live comedy to film, television, and even voice work in video games. He has appeared in well-known projects like Our Flag Means Death, Jurassic World: Chaos Theory, The Legend of Vox Machina, Sunicide, and The Tiger Hunter. In addition, he has contributed to video games such as Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Call of Duty Black Ops 4, and Wolfenstein 2 The New Colossus, and has writing credits on Battlefield V. Schutte described his work on Pluribus as a dream come true. He has expressed excitement and gratitude for working with Vince Gilligan and the talented cast, especially Rhea Seehorn. Beyond acting, Samba Schutte has ambitious goals for the future. He wants to create his own TV shows and films, focusing on stories that highlight diverse cultures. He also aims to provide a platform for artists from Africa and other developing countries, allowing them to showcase their talent and tell their stories on their own terms. For Schutte, playing Koumba Diabate in a Pluribus is not just another acting job, it is part of his larger mission to celebrate global diversity in entertainment. In Pluribus, Koumba Diabate's character is more than just a supporting figure. He represents a different perspective on the world after the virus. While Carol seeks to resist the alien influence and preserve human independence, Diabate enjoys the power and comfort that the new order brings. This contrast creates tension and makes him one of the most fascinating characters in the series. His choices and motivations are not purely evil, but they are self-centered, making viewers question what they would do if they had such power in a world full of obedience and kindness. Schutte's portrayal adds depth to Diabate, making the character both charming and unsettling at the same time. Overall, Koumba Diabate is central to the story of Pluribus, as his interactions with Carol push the narrative forward and highlight the moral questions of the show. Samba Schutte's personal journey from Mauritania to international stages, comedy awards, and now a key role in a high-profile Apple TV Voutsar series demonstrates his versatility as an actor and his dedication to storytelling. The combination of his unique background, comedic talent, and dramatic skill makes him a perfect fit for the complicated character of Koumba Diabate. As Pluribus continues, viewers can expect Diabate to remain a key figure in the unfolding conflict between the human immune survivors and the virus-controlled world. Fans of the show have praised Schutte's performance for capturing the essence of Diabate's arrogance, charm, and subtle menace. While the virus has made most of the world overly kind, Diabate's immunity allows him to retain his ambition and desire for control, making him unpredictable and intriguing. His role adds both excitement and tension to a Pluribus, giving the audience a character to root against while also understanding the allure of the power he holds. Samba Schutte's journey to this point is a story of persistence, talent, and creative ambition. From discovering filmmaking through a video game to winning major comedy awards in the Netherlands, moving to Los Angeles, and contributing to major TV shows and video games, his career has been built on dedication and versatility. Working on a Pluribus represents a continuation of this journey, allowing him to combine his acting and creative vision while also giving voice to a character that is complex, entertaining, and morally ambiguous. Looking ahead, Schutte plans to expand his creative work beyond acting, focusing on telling stories that bring attention to underrepresented voices in global entertainment. Through roles like Koumba Diabate, he hopes to show the world that actors from diverse backgrounds can lead major projects, influence narratives, and inspire audiences worldwide. For viewers, his performance in Pluribus offers both entertainment and a reminder of the ethical dilemmas people face when power and morality collide. In short, Koumba Diabate is a central, multi-layered character in Pluribus, whose presence challenges the protagonist and adds depth to the story. Samba Schutte's portrayal brings life to this character with nuance, humor, and intensity, making Diabate one of the most memorable parts of the series. As the show progresses, his role will likely become even more significant, shaping the course of the story and influencing Carol's journey. For anyone watching Pluribus, understanding Koumba Diabate and appreciating Samba Schutte's performance is essential to fully enjoying the series and the unique dynamics it presents.